Hello again, Tamers. Day 2 of the Christmas festiveness of the 4 days of box openings BT5 because we have them open. Still hoping to get the free alt arts that we need to complete that collection because spending £40 is obviously much worse than spending £280. But today we're going to go about the future. And Christmas, past, present and future I suppose is obviously a good point to go across. As yesterday was kind of the past and today will be the future. Oh my god, this one was like thick sealed. God damn. So all the alt arts in it's a god box. So I'm gonna have the Ghost Omnimon in too. God damn it, we've got 2 boxes left and we need 1. Sarah and Joe. No, but to be serious, there's a lot of stuff coming out in the future. I don't know if you guys actually look to the future for stuff like we do. Well, I say I do. I look forward to the next set. Next set looks really good. I'm going to be going for maximum rare red hybrid. You'll see a lot of that on the channel hopefully in the near future. Oh wow, that's actually a good pull. We've got ourselves a Argamon and a Shoutmon pre-release. I think we need both of those. That's pretty good. So let's crack in with some of these packs and let's have some storylines for the future. So then, yeah. So BT7, it's round again for the hybrids. This time we actually get more hybrids and some actual fun stuff in here. I'm really looking forward to playing the red stuff, although I think blue control is still going to be really good for the foreseeable future. With Ice Wall comes out in EX1, which will be out this week for us. Hopefully, we should hopefully be getting confirmation from our cardboard dealer very soon. If he's got them in this week or not. He's been told by Asmodee that he is. A lot of people saying that Asmodee has said that they're not going to get their stuff in for now, so it might all just be a bit awkward, but I suppose we'll find out very shortly. That being said, I'm still looking forward to a lot of other things in here. BT7, EX1. If you live in the UK like myself, we don't really get access to anything premium Bandai unless Asmodee picks it up and goes, hey look, we've got some stuff for you guys. So maybe we'll get lucky and get some, but I don't think we will, but we can hope. As this is the future, and we don't know what's in the future until we can see the future, which we're not going to see the future. Oh yeah! BT8 is going to be 02 stuff, so it's all armor stuff, so I'm looking forward to that as well. And then EX2 is Tamers, which is what I'm really looking forward to because Tamers is the anime that I really liked as a kid. I was a young adult. How old was I? I think I was like probably like 14 or something when that came out. Hey, shiny boy! So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on some EX2, which by my calculations will probably like June or July. Stuff that's been released so far looks really good. For the most part, some of it's really weird, like the Reaper stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing what another Reaper looks like because it might all piece it together and make sense, but as of now, it's kind of like a weird drawing engine slash super duper expensive body on the field. But now I'm looking forward to that. And then EX9 from Leaks, I think they actually released this themselves and just let us know a little bit ahead of time what's going to happen, is antibody stuff. So, as I was saying yesterday's episode, I'm really hoping that the Omnimon X antibody is actually a little bit better. What it's currently seeing, I think it's got a really good synergy, but it just does not see any play because it's not really that great for the current meta. Or it doesn't really do anything in the current meta. I did use it as a tech option in my Shoutmon decks. As you can obviously de-digivolve stuff. Oh, sorry, remove sources from yourself to ignore option effects, I think it is. Or to stop yourself from being removed from the field, or... No, that's something fun. I can't remember now. If you pull the card, we can have a quick read. There's a chance. Black Growl. That's kind of it for now. In terms of future stuff, I'm looking forward to all the new mats that's coming out. I'm hoping that when we get the ST11 stuff, we actually get the nice deck box that came with that, because I think it looks really nice. But we do kind of miss out a lot of like the accessories in the English side of things, which is not necessarily upsetting, but kind of sucks. I wish we got some of the more fun stuff as well, just because we could do with it. We haven't heard anything about the ST12 or 13. I heard there were going to be reprints of the original decks, just with added stuff from Ghost Game, which I think would be pretty cool. Mimi getting another reprint would be pretty good because she's fantastic and everyone wants a Mimi. And then what else we getting? And then blue would be only be yellow and blue. I don't know if there would be yellow though, because the thingy Digimon. Oh, Chaos Gamon. Is that the alternate art that we're looking for? That could be. That definitely could be. Yeah, it's got a lot of ums and ahs in here. I'm stupidly tired. I've been up since stupidly early. I'm just essentially opening packs for fun or talking to you guys about new stuff. So, new stuff for the channel, as we went through yesterday kind of thing. Yeah, episode 52 should be the final for the sealed only series. Had a year, done our best, spent way too much money, but I've definitely enjoyed playing the games. I've definitely enjoyed going to store events. I've enjoyed the online tournaments to a degree. I think I'm like everyone else. I hate the fact that you get so many cheaters on the online stuff because they can get away with it because it's so easy just to do it, especially when like the camera's like that's close to the mat, you can't see anything. I'll put this rare away. Oh well. That's kind of it. So, yeah, I do like in-store stuff. If we ever do get an actual regionals where we have to go somewhere, I'd probably go if I could. Be either on my days off or if I could somehow convince Layla to let me go. I'm sure she'd let me go if I asked very nicely. But no, it's something to look forward to. So I'm really sorry, you seem to have lost loads of sound, so depending on what you guys have seen and what I heard. We'll try and go over things again. Oh no, Lord Nightman. I think that's the chaos skeleton we needed. I have no idea how long ago you guys set down things, but there we go. That's probably what happens when you're not paying attention to this stuff. You're paying attention to this stuff. Maybe we'll be able to get the audio from the phone. We'll go from there. I don't really know, to be honest, what's going on. Channel, basically, we're going to try and do stuff still. I'm going to try and release at least 1 or 2 videos a week. It's probably easier content to edit. With probably a little less scripted stuff in terms of like voiceovers. Because the wife does go over the videos that we do. She'll mark everything down. She'll write a little script. Try and make it sound as impressive as possible. Can't really think of what we're going with there. Enunciated as possible. And I'll try and do the old ASMR, so the old clicky noises. But no, there's nothing really going crazy there. I think that's about what we can do. But I do think it's quite good that we are still looking at doing content, even with the not so great flowing of patrons. It's just love for the game. I do love it. I do like it. I think that when I start doing the sealed stuff and I start actually just buying like packs, so I'll buy like 1 or 2 boxes maybe per set, and then I'll just buy singles. I think it's gonna be a lot easier for the budget. Obviously, it's a lot easier on actual like making decks and stuff. That's been one of the biggest issues. Is like you have to basically build around what you've got, and can be really awkward because set 1.0 and 1.5 is really awkward because obviously how many rares and commons and uncommons are in those. And I think there's a couple of rares. I think there's a couple of commons we have that we still don't have a full playset of in the sealed series, even though we've opened like 40+ packs. That's like really awkward. And then we've got some rares that we've got like 6 of. And then, look, we don't have a Trump Sword in the series. Oh, Hexplow. Yeah, we don't have a Trump Sword in the series, which I don't know if you guys knew that or not. In case you thought like, oh, you just don't want to play it. It's like, no, we don't have one. Out of 4 boxes I've opened stuff. If you guys watch on the stream, I opened stuff beforehand. Out of 4 boxes, and then I think maybe like 12, 14 more packs on the side, including a few premium pack stuff. Like, we've not had one for the series. So yeah, we were really desperate for a Trump Sword. If you're wondering what's been going on the last few weeks, I've been going to store championships, or I've been going to store tournaments just because you get away, take the little with me, he gets to go see the Nans, and I get to have a card game fun. And those have been my winnings. I've been doing really well. I've been getting like 2nd places in like these tournaments. And then the only reason I've been losing these tournaments is literally because my hand's been bricking in the last round. I just can't brick them. But that's your own fault. You play like 3 or 4 rounds of like crazy awesomeness, and then you just stop there, like an old man in the wind. But I've been enjoying it. I now have myself a rival that I need to beat next time I go to the store, which I think will be for pre-release in January if nothing gets held back. Going for double BT7 pre-release, so hopefully that will get me some nice cards, and if not, I'll try and get some trades in or some sales in. As I said, I'm going to try and go for max rarity hybrids, so if I can, I'm going to try and get as many pre-release things as I can that are uncommons. The rares get upgraded in the stamp. Very good. At least they're both good cards. Really good. Really good in different ways. But that's the plan, at least, and then hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more content where it's me just basically smashing down on things with hybrids, although I think I'm probably going to build, like, the basic stuff, because the blue hybrid control is super easy to build. I think the most rarest card in that set is, like, the Ice Wall. I think everything else is, like, commons. I think you need the tamers and stuff, but you can use, like, the common tamers. You can use the map from the structure decks. Yeah, you can just use any cheap blue and be fine. But, I mean, that's the life currently. I think it's all relatively simple. I think we can get it done. Another Zawert. Can't have too many Zawerts. I think we... I think there's only been like 1 or 2 boxes we didn't pull a Zawert from so far. We're 10 boxes deep, so having double playsets is pretty nice, especially for if you want to build like multiple decks. Most decks, as you're probably aware by now, you play like 2 Omnimons, but you know, if we want to build like a side purple or a side black deck and test it out against the current black deck or current purple deck, it's obviously nice to have the extra cards because you can actually playtest correctly. So that's probably been the best thing about this thing, is having the chance of opening more cards, especially the good cards that have given us hopes and dreams, like having all the Omnimons, all the different ones. We have had access to... Ah, not you again. Tactimon, you loser. No, I mean, there's quite a lot of good cards in this set. And quite a lot of cards that will be good in the future. For instance, Argamon. That could be really good in the upcoming Shivamon deck in BT8. That deck looks furiously good. I honestly recommend people looking at that if they can. If you're actually into green control, because it's essentially just a deck that says, I suspend everything on your side of the field, and I'll get bigger because everything on your side of the field is suspended. And if anything's suspended on my side of the field, I also get bigger. Got blockers in this set, that's pretty good. Got really good blockers in this set. Got some cards in here that can be really good. Roll nuts here for 1. Roll top 5 cards to your deck, add 1 card with Digisorption amongst them to your hand, place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. It's going to be fantastic for that deck because you just want to play loads of Digisorption cards. Ooh, 2 defeats in a row. Beautiful. Yeah. So, I think when I first pulled these weren't worth a lot of money compared to the alternate art Omnimon. I think I was really annoyed that I pulled like 4 of these or something like that. And now that we know that how good these cards are, it's like, oh Jesus, I'm glad I pulled so many, because I have a playset of these, I think, by now, as well as like the binder cards. So if we ever want to do like security control for the series, we actually have security control access for our stuff. You probably won't see many decks outside of the sealed only stuff until like BT7's in motion. I'm trying to figure out when like 52 is. I think 52 is. Little co-editors having a snoozy next to me because it's like 11 o'clock at night trying to get this edited and sort out for you guys. But no, what are we trying to do here? What are we trying to do? Best card ever. I've got that in pre-release. Stamp. No, brain. Where was we? What's my train of thought? Now the baby snored, it made me giggle. Oh, that's it. I'm brain farted. No good now. I really don't know where I was going. Oh yeah, that's it. Series. So yeah, episode 52. I think we're on 42 is the next episode that should come out. I don't know when it's going to come out, to be honest, because this video is going to take like 20 minutes to record, and then like probably like 20-25 minutes of editing. And these videos are done. Whereas those videos take like, what is it? It's probably like 4 hours of like recording altogether, and then like 10 hours of editing. So yeah, they're not as easy as people think they are. People thought they was in the first place. I think the first time I actually edited one of the episodes, the first episode was like 12-14 hours of editing. It was ridiculous. And then I got someone like Twitter going like, oh, you should just get an editor, they'll do it really quickly. It's like, yeah, sure, I can afford to pay an extra £100 for somebody to edit a video that's making 0 money. I sound really grumpy. I'm not really grumpy, I'm just an old English man with a rusty voice, the soul of fire. Oh, soul of fire. That being said, though, nothing's too terrible. Everything's good. So you guys looking forward to that? No more sealed only actually built decks that actually work well and possibly give you guys hopes and dreams for the future upcoming meta. Oh, it'll make things easier for us over here, I think. Decks pre-built. You guys can see a list edited, and then we can hopefully bring you like real content. That way you guys actually will... I'm not saying you don't enjoy this as it is. I think you do enjoy it. I just think not many people want to see this content. Although apparently we've had nearly 1,000 views on the original episode of Sealed Only. Boys, we've got 10 weeks left of this. We've got 7 weeks left, I think, until BT7 comes out. I was only going to buy one box of BT7 for the series because we're doing like all the pre-release stuff. That's on like episode 1, so I might just do pre-release stuff as episode 1 for the BT7. Then I'll do maybe like half a box of, like per episode then, just so it's like one big box is done. And you guys get yourself a little sort of example. And then after that, it should basically be real decks being played out as an actual stuff. I don't know if you guys actually like Digimon Night, because I don't think that got many views. I think it got a good amount of actual like watch time on it. I think the average like watch time is like 15-20 minutes, which is really good. Thank you very much for that. I know it's a massive video, and you guys were probably like, God, it's like 2 hours long. It's just me putting music underneath it because it's just recorded from the phone. I think the thing I'd do if I could is I'd put the computer downstairs and then put it next to where we actually do stuff and put the microphone over us so they can actually pick us up a little bit more and actually hear what we're saying, and we'll actually play games properly. But normally it's just me and a friend, or me and a couple of friends here, just having a bit of fun with some Digimon cards, rather than an actual big like real tournament style event, because not everyone's really into Digimon like I suppose I am, or you guys are yourselves. So you know, they're only here for a bit of fun. They don't really build meta decks. Besides the one guy, but his deck's like a few formats our place now. Oh, so yeah, let's see if he goes back around again. I haven't seen him since he had a bit of an upsy daisy at one of the events. So maybe we'll get Robin back. Maybe not. Oh, I'm really enjoying this actually. So one thing I really do like about card games is just opening packs. I think a lot of people do as well. That's the most fun thing about Digimon anyway, is just opening the packs. You know, this nice, cute, cool art. Oh, wait a minute. Damn. Could be a really big boy. Maybe you put that as a tech option in the achievement deck. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this, because I don't know if you can have a good video or not with this. Spend one of your Digimon, and then if your weapon has level 7 trash doctor, that's good. That's going to be pretty good, I think. Especially if you're doing a lot of messing around with security. I'm not doing that for. So the one thing I do get annoyed about this card game is I really would like a sideboard, just because sometimes I'll go to a tournament and I'll have like a really aggressive deck, but I won't have any blockers, or I won't have a lot of removal. But I just basically have cards for combo play, like evolution play. But then obviously certain cards work better against certain decks. So if I could have an option where I can just remove a lot of things off the field, for instance I'm playing blue, and that's the problem with blue, I think blue just has to be a control deck all the time, and then try and like slowly chip away people. Obviously Gabumons doesn't have that issue, but other decks do. So it'd be nice if I could basically take some cards and go like, I don't want to do a lot of removal, I just want to do a little bit of blocking and a little bit of chipping. And then other times it's like, no, I just need to go full control. Oh, but yeah. So you guys, next few decks, looking for the channel. Max Rarity, Hybrid, Red. Blue security, well, Blue Control. That's what we do here. I'll probably, if we get the pulls, I don't know if I'm going to buy it or not. If we get the pulls, I will do the Green Hybrid deck with like the Insectoid deck thing, which looks pretty cool. We got one more pull. I think something they should do in these is, there he goes there, they should do in these is they can have a chance of having a pre-release card inside of these. Can you imagine that, guys? That Ghost Ray would have no chance then. Floramon, Kara, Kowal, Pillow, Misho, Flare, Aku, Fake Expert, Rough in the Darkness, Neptune, Mega, and another Cast Boy. So I always had the joke, I think it's on the channel, like on a lot of the videos, where Basically, if you pull an alt art, you'll always get the regular art in the packs. Last episode we didn't get that. That was the Omnimon, and then we had like the rest of the Omnimons, which I just thought was kind of funny. But yeah, I was going to try a lot of the hybrid stuff out. I was a bit annoyed that yellow, black, and purple didn't get the basic hybrids. You know, the ones that you just evolve onto a tamer and just swing for game kind of thing, like green, blue, and red have. And I thought that was really strange that they didn't give that to them earlier. And then you look at what yellow's getting. So basically, you can just do pure yellow security control in the next set, which is just crazy. Purple has like this weird, like, if you die, you get to bring something back from the grave and get to basically recycle it, which is really cool. I really like that. That's a really good idea. Ooh, so that. I'm not really sure about black, so I've not really looked at it. So black could be an interesting one. Black's either going to be super interesting or super boring. So we'll see. I haven't seen any black hybrids topping or any black hybrids anything really. What else would you like to see? I don't know, to be honest. What would you like to see? I would probably like to see my Impilgrimon deck winning or something. So yeah, so if you don't know, I'm going to play Impilgrimon probably, personally, for the next 7 or 8 weeks until we get to BT7. And then I think it's going to be hybrid spam then till BT8, and then BT8... I think I'm just going to wait for the Impilgrimon decks to come out and the Mistymon decks to come out, and I'll build some stuff for that. But I think I'm going to stay with Impilgrimon then for a little bit. And then once EX is out... I think I will just try and build some Gallopmon stuff. The Arena stuff looks really good though. Looks shockingly good. All the card sleeves look really good at the moment. Playmats look looking really cool and fresh and sharp. But yeah, there you go, guys. Happy Christmas day number 2. I know I sound grumpy. I'm really not grumpy. I'm really happy chappy, but voice is still dead from like September. And yeah, that's all it really is. But hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are happy with day 2 of Christmas. Day 3 will be present, maybe? I don't really know. But we'll figure something out. So, see you guys in tomorrow's Christmas episode. And hopefully you guys are going to have a fantastic day. Stay safe and keep on playing. Goodbye.